Not getting any brake voltage. Brake's not picking and we get a drive on fault. The reason why we're not getting our brake to pick is because we're not getting our drive on light to come on the iBox. The drive on signal, we're going to put this on inspection. That drive on signal comes from the drive itself. It'll come from the drive to our AC/DC drive cable right here, and then that goes to your drive control card. So if you're getting a drive on fault, you want to check to see if you're actually getting any faults on the drive. You hit function, eBus, you press enter, you go down to 10 to clear the faults, press enter, NOP. Now we have no faults. So if we're running the car and we still have a drive on fault on the iBox, but we're not getting any faults on the drive in the vent log, and we're not getting the drive on light to the iBox, here you want to check to make sure that your DO82 and DO83 are in the correct state. So DO82 needs to be RDY and DO83 needs to be DRO for eye control. So to get there, you're gonna hit function, you're gonna go to LF2, press enter to make sure that that dot goes in the middle of LF and 2. You're gonna search for your DO parameters, press enter to have that blinking light on the right side of 82. Press function, RDY, that's fine. Press function to go back, let's check 83. DRO. If any of these say FLT or another message, just go ahead and press up or down to get it to the correct state. So that's checked. But you're still getting a drive on fault after that's checked and verified. So what happens is your drive is ready with no errors. So we send it an enable signal from our controller, and it verifies that there's no faults. So this drive on contact should close. When that closes, it sends the DRO signal back to our iBox, our SAF board. So in this case here, it could be the cable. So first thing is you want to see if you can bypass the cable. So on a normal setup, this cable will be going to the right side of the iBox power cabinet, to that port, and then it goes inside, and then it plugs into the AC/DC drive port. In this case, we have it bypassed. So if the interconnection is bad and you're able to run by having it bypassed, and get this one replaced. If you're still not able to run, you want to take your keypad off, verify your connections. Here's the relays for your drive ready and your drive on. So as you can tell, I have X2A27 out. So now we're gonna take it off inspection. The car should attempt to synchronize at a floor or a terminal landing. All right, so we're gonna give it a car call. Gonna go down to view and register calls. Gonna click edit. Let's say the 3rd floor. Once that has highlight for front, you're gonna hit on car. So if you notice, now we have the drive on light high. Our brake picks, setting brake voltage. And we're good. One good way to tell if it's your SAF board, the drive cable, or the drive itself having the issue with the control card not sending the drive on signal to the iBox. What you can do is you can go into your US parameter. So right now you see LF2, press enter till that dot goes in the middle of LF and 2. We're going to go to US parameter, press enter. We're going to go to US 29. Let's go there. Let's function. Right now this is the watchdog timer. So if you unplug the keypad within 1 second, you're going to open up that drive ready contact on the drive and it's going to fault out. Here we're going to set it down to off. So for troubleshooting purposes only, you could remove the keypad. And you should still be able to run. Go to car. What you want to do is put your meter on DC voltage. So get your leads. Put your lead on X2A 27. Other one to ground or common. Reading 14 volts while the car stopped. You have no drive on signal. When you give it a car call, should drop down to 0. So if that's not dropping down to 0, means your relay on the control card is bad. You need to get it replaced. Take a picture of the board, the part number, and get that ordered through MCE parts team. One good way I like to do is you could also put a jumper, put the car on inspection, put a jumper between X2A 29 to X2A 27 and see if that drive on light comes on the iBox. If it doesn't, and we already swapped out the cable, then it could be the SAF board. So you want to get that replaced next.